Hello everyone. Welcome to another episode of NSN Connect. Today, me, Sahitya, and Dr. Madhuri Dubey, founder of National Skills Network, we will be talking to you all about craft training institutes, higher education, and skills. Thank you all for an amazing response on all our previous videos, and we look forward to have your continued support on all our updates and videos on YouTube. Before we go further with the topic, I would like all of you to please subscribe to our channel and hit the bell icon to not miss any updates from us. So without much delay, let's get into the topic.
Yeah, hi Sahitya. Thank you for that lovely introduction. And yes, I would like to request everybody to subscribe to our channel, follow our updates, watch our videos, and if you find them useful, please share it with your friends, please share it with your colleagues, because the whole idea of creating these videos and informing people is to make skills aspirational. As you know, the goal of NSN is to make skills aspirational. And when we talk about making skills aspirational, crafts is a very important area where, we need to have a lot of attention and create a lot of awareness among people so that they regard crafts as a serious affair and not something like a hobby. Are you aware that we have many institutes in India that help you with higher education in crafts? I'm sure many are not aware of these institutes. So that's the reason today Sahitya and I have decided to put together few slides, a small presentation to help you understand and learn about these crafts training institutes. And if you are interested, do follow, apply for the courses and have a wonderful career in crafts. So let's get started by understanding the importance, why these institutes are very very important in today's context in India, and what is it that they offer. Yeah, as we were discussing just now, there are many crafts training institutes in India which offer higher education courses. And the objective of this presentation is to help you understand how these institutes, work and what are the courses they offer. So let's go ahead and look at these institutes and also understand the importance. So let me start with the school level curriculum and how handicrafts and crafts are being introduced. I thought this is a very important thing for us to understand and begin with in this presentation, because as you can see, this information we have picked up from CBSE curriculum. Handicrafts is one of the skills that is being offered for classes 6 to 8. So don't you think it's amazing when handicrafts it's put against artificial intelligence, financial literacy and mass media and so on? So you see the kind of seriousness that is getting attached to handicrafts and crafts. So this is a part of the school curriculum, which means there is a huge scope for young children to get into crafts and also pursue it as a career. Now when they want to pursue it as a career, we need to really keep them informed about what are the opportunities, what are the courses. So that's the reason why let's go ahead and see what is it that exists in India today and how people can take up these courses. So why crafts training is very important? Well, we had already done a presentation on this. It's there on our YouTube channel. Maybe Sahitya, you can quickly summarize the presentation we had done on Mahatma Gandhi's views on craft-centric education.
Yes, ma'am. Craft-centric education basically talks about how the education curriculum can be centered around crafts, learning while doing, work integrated education, and the importance of crafts through which we can learn many skills where children can adapt both. Physical, social, and cognitive abilities. Physical because they touch and they complete an incompleted toy or a craft that develops a different kind of skill. Social is when where they interact with their peer group or their friends and they develop that interpersonal skills. Cognitive is through crafts. Children can learn many skills like problem solving, creativity, curiosity, all such kind of skills. Support for traditional and modern crafts. I think crafts and trick education plays a major role in supporting or bringing awareness to both the traditional and the modern crafts, and how we can modernize the traditional crafts for today's children and today's world.
Yeah. So good Sahitya, you picked up mostly things which are connected with school level, where we are talking about the growth of children, through craft-centric education. Now I would like to take it forward to the higher education level, where we are talking about craft as a serious, subject, where you can get an undergraduate degree, a diploma, or a postgraduate degree. So as you said, there is a lot of need today to modernize the crafts, to become innovative. So I think it's a part of the curriculum which is being offered in many craft training institutes. So as you see, India has a wealth of crafts. Every region in India, every village, every corner of the country is so rich, and there are so many crafts. And sadly, what has not happened in the last many years is we haven't paid a lot of attention to preserving these crafts and looking at them as a source of dignified livelihood for youth. So that's the reason many crafts have died, and this is now it's high time that we revive them and we preserve them, and we also offer these courses through various higher education institutions, which is already happening. So these craft training institutes that are there in India, what are they doing? They are actually helping seriously interested youth to pursue crafts education as a higher education degree, and then also indirectly they are helping in preserving, promoting the crafts, the various practices that have been handed down by various craftsperson, the rich legacy of Indian crafts. And also in the meantime, when the instructors and the trainers happen to be the artisans and craftsperson who are originally representing various regions of India, we are also valuing their expertise, their skills in learning these crafts. And at the same time, when these young people go back with their degrees and diploma, and they can actually set up various things that they want to do in this domain, and in fact help revive the local economy, which is very much needed now that we are talking about Atmanirbhar Bharat, vocal for local, and preserving local things. And also I think this education really plays a very important role. So we are indirectly promoting entrepreneurship and self-employment also through the higher education. So craft training institutes that way are playing a very, very important role. Before we go ahead and see what these institutes are, Sahitya can tell us few more points about the kind of courses these institutes offer.
Yes, ma'am. Like you rightly mentioned, that craft training institutes are bringing awareness about crafts, and they're bringing awareness to the artisans and craftsmen who were in this profession for many years in the past. So, craft training institutes play an important role in revitalizing the crafts through higher education and skills in India. And there are many courses and in various crafts that are offered, that is in wood, ceramics, metal, plywood, bamboo, pottery, and many more. So there are both the short-term, long-term diploma and postgraduate courses along with degree courses offered at these training institutes. They also offer subjects like marketing, how they can market it in e-commerce sites, or through innovative approach, and have their own website for promotion of these crafts, etc. So I think these craft training institutes are playing a very crucial role in bringing life to these crafts all over again.
Right, Sahitya. Yes, as you very rightly said, the curriculum is very modern, and it is also something which is very timely because it is addressing the needs of the people today, like the digital platforms, the e-commerce, online marketing, and many other things. Because one of the areas for crafts is to market them, to sell them, and get the right buyers. And we have a huge potential globally. So, like sky is the limit, I would say, when we are talking about studying crafts and taking it up as a vocation, or as something which you want to do in your life. So let me now tell you about a few institutes. Sahitya will also share a few of these institutes information. To begin with, there are these institutes which are spread across the country. We have Mahatma Gandhi Institute of Rural Industrialization, which gives you craft-centric education, higher education. Then we have Indian Institute of Crafts and Design. We will tell you more about this in the next part of the presentation. So here I'm just giving an overview. And then at the state level, we have something called CDAC, that is a State Institute of State Institute for Development of Arts and Crafts in Orissa, which is localized to Orissa. Similarly, in Srinagar, that is in Kashmir, we have Craft Development Institute, which is another example of localized crafts training. So you see, there are so many of them which are offering a wide variety of courses. Now, Sahitya, can you tell us about the wood crafts?
Yes, ma'am. A couple of craft training institutes that provide training in wood. One of them is Kaveri Crafts from Karnataka, and the other one is Institute of Wood Science and Technology. I think the name itself suggests wood science and technology is very new for us, and I think for many people who are listening to this. So there's so much more for this, and not just the crafts or the toys that we see around us.
Yeah, so Wood Science and Technology is a very old institution. And as you know, Karnataka has a wealth of crafts and a wealth of artisans who are there. And they have many more organized institutions. And we have just pointed out two of them. In case you are familiar with more such institutions in any part of India, please feel free to share the links, the URLs, and the address of such institutes. We would like to put it up on our website and YouTube channel so that many people are informed about these institutes and they can go ahead and learn the kind of craft they want. So here we just saw about the wood crafts. Now coming to bamboo crafts. Bamboo is, as you know, it is such a versatile wealth. It's such a versatile resource that it is like a wealth which has still been untapped, and there's so much scope to use bamboo for so many things. And we have a national bamboo mission, and we also have bamboo research and training center. So you have one of them in Tripura and the other in Maharashtra near Chandrapur. So you see, the national bamboo mission is trying to put together a whole lot of things about bamboo education, training, skilling, entrepreneurship, products, technology, and many other things. Now, next about plywood and ceramic, maybe Sahitya, you can tell us more.
Yes, ma'am. Plywood, there's Indian Plywood Industries Research and Training Institute, which is based in Bangalore. It provides training, short-term and long-term trainings in the craft of plywood. The other institute under ceramics and glass is National Institute of Design. It has a number of courses. It has bachelor and postgraduate courses offered in ceramics and craft designing.
Yeah, actually, NID has many design courses. As you are aware, we have just picked up a small example. You can go to the website and browse and learn about the courses. Before we go ahead with the details of these institutes, I would like to request all of you to visit these websites and then learn about whatever the courses are being offered. We are just trying to give you a gist of what is available, what we are able to find. And as I said earlier, whatever you know about these institutes, or if you are a student, if you are doing any such course, please do let us know. We'll be very happy to connect with you and learn more about how the course is going on, what are you learning, and things like that. In this part of the presentation, I would like to take you through few websites that we just mentioned so that you get a glimpse of what the website looks like. So let's do a quick tour of these websites. This is Mahatma Gandhi Institute for Rural Industrialization. As you can see here, this is a new website which is coming up. They also have an old website, and they offer, you see here in departments, you have Khadi, textile, you have rural craft and engineering, management system. So this is like a holistic bouquet of courses that are being offered. There are training programs and there are a whole lot of things. So please do visit Mahatma Gandhi Institute for Rural Industrialization and learn more about the courses that are being offered. The next one here is Bharatiya Shilp Sansthan, which is Indian Institute of Crafts and Design. So you see here, IICD as it is called, Indian Institute of Crafts and Design, which is based in Jaipur, is one of the autonomous institutes, which is a high level institute, and it has a lot of courses. You can check here. the academic programs. They have masters and undergraduate courses, and there are a lot of things. In fact, it's so interesting to see there is a course on craft communication also here. So there is a lot of thought process which has gone into this, and you can check out the kind of course you wish to do here. So do visit the website of Bharatiya Shilp Sansthan or Indian Institute of Crafts and Design. The next one I would like to show is from this is from Srinagar, from Jammu and Kashmir, which is to do with just a second here. Yeah, this is about the Craft Development Institute, which is located in Srinagar, Jammu and sorry, in Kashmir, and they do offer courses, and they are also tied up with various organizations. Though the website is not updated, you can maybe check and see if you can get more updates. The last update I saw here was 2019. Then coming to CDAC, which is from Orissa, that is the State Institute for Development of Arts and Crafts. Here also you get little bit of information about what is happening. Maybe you can through this institute you get to connect with various training programs. Like you see, the syllabus is given, the admission details are given, so you can check out this as well. So this is another example of a local crafts. Now let me show you one more about local crafts, and this is to do with Karnataka State Handicraft Development Corporation, which is this Kaveri Crafts training. So here again you have a lot of information about what courses they give. So you can visit this website as well. Now coming to the Wood Science and Technology Institute in Bangalore, this is a very high level institution. It gives you a lot of advanced level training, but yes, there are a lot of programs. You see here there is a course, all the course details are given, the programs are given. You can check what are the training programs, when do you have to register. So this Institute of Wood Science and Technology might be really helpful to people who want to pursue lot of specialized higher education in wood science and technology. Now coming to the next one, here is the National Bamboo Mission from the Ministry of Agriculture and Farmers Welfare, Government of India. As you can see, the green gold, the green wealth of India, which is bamboo, it is yet to be utilized, in the best way. So there's a lot of scope for studying, lot of scope for higher education. Through the Bamboo Mission, you will have a lot of information here. So please visit this website as well. And then coming to the next one, we have Indian Plywood Industries Research and Training Institute. So you see here, this is another institute which has a wealth of information about training, education, testing, standardization, the kind of training programs that they give, and the locations. They are based in Bangalore, Calcutta, and Mohali. And the research also is there in this. So there is a lot of scope for pursuing higher studies, including research. And this should be interesting for anyone who wants to go further in plywood industries, plywood related research. And then the next one, we just thought we should also show you from NID, that's National Institute of Design. You have courses which are in ceramic and glass design, furniture and interior design. So you see, besides the regular design courses, they also have these very specialized and niche design courses. So if you are interested, do go ahead and apply. So this is a short overview or an introduction to many websites that we put together for your benefit, so that you can go and learn more from there. I hope this part of it was useful. And in case you are aware of more such sites, please share the information with us. So Sahitya, don't you think we have put up a good list of institutes to help people?
I would like to tell all our viewers that we will leave all the links in our description box below in the form of an article, and also to the previous video on Gandhiji's thoughts on craft-centric education. I hope that will be useful for all of them.
Yes, Sahitya, we must. Yeah, as Sahitya said, when you watch our videos on YouTube, please remember to look at the description and the links we are giving you there. we always share an article which is complementing the video, so that all the links that we have just showed you are there in the article as well. You can happily go and click those links and visit the website. It is absolutely easy, and then find out the information you want. So I wish to thank all of you for watching this presentation, and thanks Sahitya for hosting and preparing such a nice presentation. I look forward to continue our NSN Connect presentations for the benefit of many. Thanks a lot. If you have found this useful, please click the bell icon, subscribe to our channel, and look forward to more such interesting presentations. Thank you, Sahitya. Thank you, everyone. Goodbye.